Let's talk about Joellen. Joellen's been labeled as like a truth teller or maybe a gossip. But I never really saw her that way, even before I looked at her chart. I have a theory that she just doesn't want to be proved wrong. And I took a look at her chart, and do the stars back me up? Guess what they do? Check out this Leo pile up she has going on. We've got Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. And while that's not uncommon, those planets tend to travel together, and I see them in stelliums quite a bit. When you put that in Leo in the 11th house, this is someone who was born to shine. And if you want to embarrass her or tell her that she's spreading rumors about you, she is not going to process that quietly. She is going to say, actually, we're going to have to talk about that. I'm going to go back to that Mercury in Leo because I think that's a big piece of her character here. Mercury kind of represents how you communicate and how you think. And this is all in the 11th house, which is of friends and community. So when you're calling her a liar, maybe they didn't say she was a liar, but when Rilla is saying like, hey, stop putting your nose where it doesn't belong, and Joellen feels like she is just doing a solid for a friend and telling the truth within a community that should appreciate it, that hurts her pride, it hurts her character, and it disrupts her to the core. Joellen's chart makes even more sense when you notice that she has Saturn in Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius can be all about truth-telling, kind of like a moral conviction, and can be a little bit blunt. Saturn, on the other hand, can be kind of a heavy placement, and it could even be painful. Joellen sharing the story of her childhood in the last episode was really intriguing to me, sad to hear, and added a lot of layers to her. But maybe being mislabeled as a child as difficult, if she wasn't difficult, or maybe having consequences for telling the truth when really that was just, maybe her being uncomfortable as a teenager, which who isn't, that was devastating for her. And so maybe being mislabeled is something she can't tolerate ever again. Joellen's also a Pisces moon, which gives her a pretty deep emotional undercurrent. So all of her Leo placements are saying, look at me, and her Pisces moon says, but don't hurt me. Unfortunately for Rula's husband, he did hurt her. Calling her job or HR, whatever he did, to tattle on her about the personal rumors she was spreading. First of all, that was weird. It was just weird. But second of all, I think it was a bad move with someone like Joellen. In order to prove that she is telling the truth and not be mislabeled, she will go scorched earth. She has the receipts, she has the screenshots, she has the truth, and she's going to do whatever she needs to do to make sure that we see it. This was kind of a heavy reading. I really like Joellen as I love all of the Rhode Island Housewives so far. I think that I'll have to come back and do one that's a little bit more fun for her. Also, doesn't she kind of remind you of Topanga a little bit? Anyway, I love her. If you like this content, follow me for more and check out the link in my bio.